From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season, but this is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. So the bases are empty with two gone now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Jimmy Nelson gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Now to the plate, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The second baseman.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average coming in, 257, 13 home runs, and 43 RBIs. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Rios trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
You got a full count.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Tatis on second. Crawford on at first with nobody out. And that's over. 2-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at this sliding stop. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in, Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Ball one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Here's the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The set and the 2-2 to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. For his career in this matchup, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep to right center. Harper on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Stepping in next, Keston Hiura. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball four.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 24 home runs and 61 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here now is Will Smith as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 18 homers, and he's driven in 45. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out with the man at first. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Onto the 3rd floor balcony and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Grisham brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Smith, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
Up next, Nick Pratto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, number 59.
Next, it'll be Patrick Wisdom. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. Pratto leads off first with 1 away. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Luis Campusano, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the air to center. Smith's on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 8.
Next up is Luis Campusano. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Count is 1-2 now. from the stretch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Malik.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. At the plate now is Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The left fielder, number 11, Brandon.
Stepping in once again is Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. Runners on first with 1 down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And the runner back safely. A pause and the 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Caleb Smith.
The pitcher, Caleb.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
To the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He collected a base hit his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
A little bouncer. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 2-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. This is line to left.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hoskins over at second. Hiura at first with no outs. Lays off. 2-2 now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. 1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that brings up Will Smith.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lined hard to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Soto has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Down the right field line. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Trent Grisham, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now to bat, Nick Pratto worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson.
Jimmy Nelson.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in. So here's Malik Smith. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And that misses. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Padres, the third baseman, number 59.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Patrick Wisdom stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Now it'll be Luis Camposano, struck out in his first at-bat. The pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Vidal Brujan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set and the pitch. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Camposano, base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Nimmo, and it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 3 runs already home here. To 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Pierce Johnson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now into the box is Brandon Nimmo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brandon.
From the stretch, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Edwin Rios, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 offering. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Digging in next, Will Smith. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Tim Hill takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Jimmy Nelson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 3. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready now is Trent Grisham. And now the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the AB now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Grisham stands at first with 1 out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Grisham is on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Grant Gavin, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a blooper to the right side. Catch made here in shallow right, probably too shallow to advance. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Luis Camposano. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. First pitch on the way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 6-5 now.
The pitcher, number 25.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd. A foul ball. A 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smith corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Malik Smith the next to hit. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
3 balls and a strike. The count to Malik Smith. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. To third. Right to him. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Smith at third with 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Alex Vesia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Juan Soto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner at first with no outs here. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nimmo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Padres leave 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Mitch Navarro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in is Keston Hiura. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit out toward second. Crawford has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now here is Edwin Rios, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Will Smith coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. From the stretch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4, so the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lucas Sims will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gavin Lux is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Nick Pratto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Smith is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit on the ground toward the left, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Next
up is Luis
The catcher.
Camposano, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. One and one to count. Now the pitch.
Count to 2-1.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. This one remains close. It's 6-5. So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Gavin Lux.
First pitch on the way.
Count 4-0.
Now that's popped up. Wisdom over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Malik Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate now, Mookie Betts. Runners going. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the belt, the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Crawford gloves it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. LA's on top 6-5. Tony Gonsolin is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Shed Long Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Long Jr.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Now into the box, J.P. Crawford. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. San Diego down to their final strike. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jimmy Nelson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Tony Gonsolin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs.